today's video, I'm gonna answer to some random questions so you can get to know me. I really like that kind of video when I can just speak and you're listening. Yeah. So, sorry for my English. I remind you, it's not my first language, so forgive me for the mistakes. Also, sorry for my face. I'm filming with my laptop. I just washed my hair and I'm not wearing makeup, so forgive me. Yeah, so let's get started. First question: what are your favorite hobbies? Um, I would say playing the guitar, mostly listening to music, sleeping, reading, drawing, painting, running. Yeah, I have a lot of hobbies. So then, what's your favorite book? My favorite book, I would say, I don't know the name in English, but like in French, it's Des fleurs pour Algernon. Des fleurs pour Algernon. Des fleurs pour Algernon. In English, I would say like flowers for Algernon. It's a story about a rat, a mouse, and a human. I find it quite interesting, and also l'unité alphabet. L'unité alphabet from Adler Olsen. I would translate it like alphabet unit. I don't know. Yeah, so it's about the Second World War, and right now I'm reading a book, but I don't know the name of it. It's like a long name. It's comment le patriarcat a détruit les relations hétérosexuelles, something like that. But I can't translate it. Sorry. So then, what's your favorite TV show? If we're talking about comfort TV show, I would say a typical. But if you're talking like just my favorite one, I would say Walking Dead, but just until like season 7. Yeah, because after that it's like a mess and it's not that great. I also like The 100, and Prison Break. Um, yeah, that's probably everything. I'm not a huge fan of like The Samaritan Pretty or Ginny Georgia. I I watched The Samaritan Pretty, but it's not like the best one ever, and yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that. Then, what's your favorite movie? The same if you're talking about comfort movie. I would say all the movies, like the rom-coms from the 90s and the 20s. I've a list of all of them in my notes, and I'm watching one per day. So yeah, I'm quite crazy maybe. But my favorite movie are like the movie from Tim Burton. So like Dead Boy Society, and the Lord of the Rings. So that's a lot of every style. Then, what's your favorite color? I wouldn't say I have a favorite color because I like all of them, but mostly in my apartment and in my clothes, it's red, blue, and green. As you see, I have a lot of plants, so a lot of green. My guitar is red, my lamp is red. Um, yeah, so a lot of things in my life are red, blue, or green. Then, what's your favorite sport if you have one? because I always wanted to know what it is to fly, and also cats because I have a cat and I want to know what it is to be like to jump really high and all that stuff. So then, what kind of music do you like to listen to? I honestly listen to all kind of music, like really all kind. But mostly I'm listening to rock and metal, yeah. Um, so yeah, and I also love listening to pop, but like not the recent song, but like the song from the 20s. I also listen to rap, French rap or US rap. Yeah, jazz, blues, classical music, and really everything. Then, if you could play an instrument, what would it be? So I'm playing the guitar. Right, I'm already playing the guitar, and some of piano, but it's quite bad. So I don't know. But yeah, I would like to play the piano at the same level I play guitar because I'm like really great in guitar. Um, so I'm playing the electric guitar and the classic one. But I would also like to play the violin. I always love this instrument so much. So yeah. Then the question are like really weird. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be? I've already done a lot of countries. Like my dream country was Mexico, and I went there, so I was quite happy. I never went to the USA or the UK, but I'm a huge fan of both. So maybe not of the politic, but yeah, I really like the country. So both of them, and also Australia. Like yeah, I've never been there. It's like my biggest dream to live in Australia for like a year. Yeah. I also really like, I don't know in English, but like Norvège. Norvège. I don't know. Yeah. But like I would like to travel all the world. Then what are awesome things about yourself? Three qualities. Um, three green flag. Um, honestly, I don't know. My friends thought that I'm funny. I'm like always happy and smiling. So yeah. And the third one, it's very particular because my friend liked my way of comforting her. Like honestly, I am a mess when it comes to comforting friends that are crying or things like that. I'm just like sitting, watching them and waiting. Um, and it's always been like something hard for me because I was feeling really bad. I always watch other friends of her, like comforting them, making a hug, and talking like gently to her. And I was just like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. It's really made me like uncomfortable. Like I understand and I know what you're going through, but I don't know what to do. And my friend once told me that it was the best to do, like just sitting next to you, and like she knows that I'm I understand her and I'm like sharing her pain, but I'm just not talking because it's like useless to say anything. Like she prefers someone that just here for her, honestly and truly, than someone that doesn't understand her, just like speak in the wind, you know. So yeah, it was quite long. Then what is a unique talent you have? I would say I have great memory. Like I memorize random things, like really random things, like the name of the cars, like the matriculation of some cars. Like I'm watching a car and I just remember his name and the numbers and all that stuff, like for nothing. Um, yeah. Um, what is a big word problem that you would like to change? The first thing that comes to my mind is the fast fashion, like the big fast fashion, like maybe not Sarah and all that stuff, but like Shein and Temu and everything like that. Like I just can't stand people just buying again and again in that really fast fashion things, um, because it's like killing the planet and people, and just like if I could stop that, I would. Yeah. Then, what's your biggest dream or goal in life? Honestly, I just would say travel. I want to travel the world after my studies. So, yeah. Um, what the hell? It's talking about teacher. Like, what the hell? Um, what are some family items or artifacts that represent your culture and identity? Honestly, I'm just going to say my origins, like my my origins. So, I'm half Polish and half Belgian. So, yeah, perfect 50-50 between the two. So, I'm from Poland, and Belgium. So, I'm Polish from my mom and Belgian from my dad. Yeah. Then, does your family have pets? Yeah, so I have a cat, but I would like a dog. But honestly, I'm not living with my parents, so it'd be like stupid to have a dog right now. Do you have siblings? If not, would you want to have siblings, or do you like being an only child? Honestly, I've always wanted a little brother or sister. But like I just know being an only child. I've never known anything else, so I wouldn't say I would prefer having siblings because I don't know what it feels like. But yeah, I think it would like change who I am, and I don't know. But I always wanted one, but the the dream passed. At school, what was your favorite subject and why? My favorite subject was history. and still I'm in college with mathematics. So yeah, but I'm doing great. I succeeded in my mathematics exam last year, so yeah. Um, so what am I studying? I'm currently in college. In like a business school. I honestly went there because I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, so I just went there and say like, hello, it's me. It's actually my second year, but I still have like some classes from my first year that I didn't pass. Passed. I don't know. Yeah. The questions are really weird. Um, what the hell? What is that? What values are fundamental to you and why? I would say, I don't know actually. Values, like some basic things like trust, discipline, and courage. I think, yeah. Um, the questions are really hard. Maybe some more easier, some easier, no more easier. Um, so if you could live anywhere, where would it be? So I said Australia. What's your biggest fear? My biggest fear, I think it's like not living the life I wanted to, like being old and realized I've just like had the worst life of my life and I didn't like spend it like the better. Anyway, you understand. What was the last movie you went to? What did you think? The last time I went to the cinema is to watch Freaky Friday. Freaky Friday was quite great, but like I prefer the first one, honestly. What did you want to be when you were small? I think the first real job I wanted to do is like when I was 12 or 13. I wanted to be like not an astronaut, but like an astrologist. No, someone who like watch the stars and like astrologist. Yeah, I really love the space and all that stuff. Yeah, but the time passed. Then I wanted to be a doctor. But yeah, it was not my dream. So yeah, I wanted to do a lot of things, and here I am. Would you rather ride a bike, ride a horse, or drive a car? Um, the three of them. I really like riding horses and a bike. Yeah. What would you sing at karaoke night? I think I would sing like Unwritten. I love this song. Unwritten. honestly think is my guitar. Guitar. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I think I will have finished my. I will have finished college, and after that, I would like to travel for 1 year. So yeah, maybe traveling. Sorry, guys. Yeah, like one of my dreams is like to live on a boat, but I feel like boat, like I'm sick when I'm on the boat, so maybe not. What's your favorite zoo animal? Zoo animal, I would say koala, koala. I think I'm gonna stop